bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, that's complete to John Ross. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, it's Wilson. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Complete.
Call it a gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First down, Bengals.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of
that one goes for 30 yards.
Cincinnati.
They'll run with Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And credit the tackle to Taco Charlton with a stop.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Pollard. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Run for Pollard.
It's over.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
Tony Pollard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. they've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Breida. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That'll be complete to Breida. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to rifle one, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Matt Breida, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy. One for the safe boy. Till there's nothing left. I'm a run to the bread and to
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Here's Breida. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
On the carry.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On is the punter, Hawk, as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, and it's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
There on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Burrow.
41-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Burrow. On the screen, this is Cannon. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the 1st down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Here's Pollard. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow will throw. that's going to be incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
It's a gain of 6. And the Bengals.
First down. Here's Burrow. His throw incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
To number 19.
Kenny Golladay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Round 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Check 59, right? Mike is 59.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
By the Bengals.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline.
And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Being chased out left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Mike's 59. 12, 12, 12. Come on, dude. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 51.
On third down, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
On second down, Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Kenny Golladay with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals, and now they're going to fake it.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for number 18. Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Who we got? Shit. Alert. Shit. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Cut.
From the shotgun, Wilson going deep downfield for Ross. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. On the return, Tremont Smith. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Tremont Smith on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
29-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This one caught by Isabella.
This is my ball, baby.
Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andy Isabella, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And he is going to lose yardage here. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach?
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Wilson. Now he steps away. Going deep. And got his man complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, pick you up. 4 down. He's checking. 35th power.
Here's Wilson going deep downfield for Ross. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by the...
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Now a give here to Pollard. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Denzel Ward. 8 yards on the...
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 36. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
The tackle made at the 36.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall.
What we got? Kill.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Breida on the carry.
The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They run again with Breida. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go counter with Breida, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Wilson. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin.
That's good.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now it's Breida. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
They run forward with Breida, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and the Bengals will get the football back. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now Pollard. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow, escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
take over.
So a fake punt, and look, this would seem to be the area of the field to take the chance, but ultimately unsuccessful.
Yeah, and if you're going to take the chance, I think you're better off leaving your offense on the field, because in this situation, most teams are coached to leave their defense on the field. They see where they are out there and realize even if they punt the ball, it's not going to go very far or it's going to go into the end zone. So they leave their defense out there, play for the fake, and in this case, they were right.
At the 43-yard line.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
50 seconds to Mike. 50 tempo.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, the Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Browns on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Third down.
Got it. 57's the Mike. Mark 57. Yo. Hey, 0.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
6 yards.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flush to him, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
So
line.
the shotgun snap to Allen. Steps away to Allen. Hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, he'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bengals' 46-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Marquise Goodwin. A gain of 9. Brings
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And Jennings has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
57's Mike. Mike 57. You can't block me. Run left, run left. 57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. John Ross, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
One left. 14. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Throwing again. Wilson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 4th down. Here's Wilson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going, and it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run, and the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
2nd down.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Burrow on play action. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's A.J. Cole now on, we think, to punt. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Check nickel. Go 14. Go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Kill. Pull up the signal. Go. Good. 4 down. 50 seconds to Mike. 50. Gun. Watch twist. 57's the Mike. Watch 57. Yeah. Be alert. Be dead. Good job right there.
To try again after the sack. Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
By the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes.
55's Mike, guys. 55.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Throwing deep for Galladay. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down.